Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 30 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. Thank you so much for joining me again and for being a part of this for over 4 weeks now. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson, and I am the founder of Soaring Solo. And Soaring Solo is a company that's dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So thank you and welcome. And the mission of Isolate, Meditate, Create is really just to continue to connect us with one another in creative community, as well as to our own creative expression during this time, which is so important for our overall health. So I just want to encourage you to keep coming back and being a part of this. And if you missed any of the days prior to this, you can go to my YouTube channel, Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist. If you just look that up, on YouTube, you'll stumble upon all 30 days, because I upload them as soon as we're done, plus a couple bonus ones that I did before all of this hit. Please make sure that you have something nearby to write with and write on, because as soon as we're done meditating, we are going to jump right into our writing process. So just make sure you have something nearby. Okay, and go ahead and get comfortable in your seat. And just close your eyes and just start focusing on your breath, slowing everything down, coming fully into this present moment, and just breathing deeply. Feel free to audibly exhale if you need to, just releasing whatever stress or tension is on your mind. And just really allow your body to melt into the chair, to the ground, just relaxing, letting your shoulders drop and your jaw loosen, unclenching, just releasing and relaxing fully. And as you're sitting there, just do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, and notice where you might be carrying any tension or discomfort or any pain, and breathe deeply into those places, further relaxing and releasing. And imagining that your breath is filling your body with warm, nourishing light. And notice any thoughts that might be passing through or racing through your mind. Just notice them, but let them float by and continue on their way. Try not to attach to any of them right now. And imagine on your in-breath that as you're breathing in, you are breathing in all good things, all things that fill your cup and help you get through the day. Positivity, optimism, abundance, love, humor, joy, faith, hope, whatever it is that you need to breathe in right now, to fill your cup and renew your spirit. Just breathe those things in. And imagine on your exhale that you are letting go of and releasing those things that do not serve you right now. Negative or limited beliefs or thinking, pessimism, scarcity, paranoia, fear, judgment. Whatever those things are, just release them on your out breath. So we are breathing in what serves us and we are exhaling what does not. And imagining now that on your exhale, you're able to transform that breath and give back to the world whatever it is that you have to offer in this moment. So again, you're breathing in optimism and good things, but you are also exhaling back to the world that which you have to give. Your sense of hope, your sense of humor, your optimism, your generosity, your non-judgment, your acceptance, whatever it is. So now our cycle of breath reflects giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And in this next moment, I'm going to guide you through a visualization. And please just trust whatever comes up for you, whatever your intuition or your creativity shows you. Please try not to control it or hinder it or censor it in any way. Just be a viewer of what your intuition is showing you. And just remember, you never have to share what comes up for you unless you choose to. So be very uncensored. Give yourself this freedom right now. I want you to call to mind your proudest accomplishment. Your proudest accomplishment. This could be the success of a relationship. This could be something work related, or creative expression, or just personal growth. Whatever it is, just think of something that you are so proud to have accomplished. Let that surface in your mind. And as this accomplishment comes to your mind, I want you to think of the path to achieving it. What was the path to achieve this goal, this accomplishment? When did you start trying toward this accomplishment? When was the beginning of this pursuit? And as you think along the path of arriving at this accomplishment, what were the obstacles? What were the challenges that came up? Maybe your own doubts and insecurities, maybe other people or circumstances, but what obstacles came along your path to make it challenging or hard or even seem like it might not happen? And how did you get through these obstacles? Did other people come along and help you? Did you have guides and mentors or friends or family, lovers? Who helped you, if anyone? What was your own strength and fortitude that enabled you to keep going? Maybe you believe in God or the universe or the divine. Maybe there was a spiritual element. maybe circumstances happened that helped you along your way. Just bring to mind how you got through these various obstacles. How did you feel along this journey? Were you confident consistently? Were you full of fear and doing it anyway? Did you feel feelings of jealousy or pride? What did you feel on this journey? And how did you grow and change and transform along this journey toward your accomplishment? Who were you when you began this journey that is very different from who you became along the way? Perhaps your point of view changed, or you developed new skills, more compassion. What changed in you along the way? And as you arrived at this accomplishment, how did it feel? How did it feel to finally be in that moment, to have this pride of finishing something or achieving something? Just be in that moment of finally reaching your goal, finally bringing this to fruition. And just remember as many of the details as you can about being in that moment, how it felt, who was there, when did it happen. Recall the details. And how do you want to give yourself credit for making the world a better place right now because of your accomplishment, because of your contribution? How is the world better in little or large ways? Can you give yourself that recognition and that gratitude, that awareness? Maybe other people have reflected it back to you, or maybe it's just something that you can know inside. And just be in that moment of gratitude for yourself for just another moment, just another beat. And taking another deep breath in. And on our exhale, just slowly coming back to this moment, opening our eyes, and letting go of that vision and just being in this moment now. And go ahead and grab whatever it is that you have to write with and write on. And hopefully you had some great visions come up, and you are going to be given 8 minutes to write freely about whatever came up for you, whatever this inspired. So for those of you who are new to this experience and you need some guidance with that, um, the whole point is just to be very uncensored and to be very free in your thinking. So whatever comes up for you is perfect, and you only have 8 minutes, so that's not much time to criticize or to try and control it too much. Just be very free. And again, you can write a first-person monologue. You can write lyrics to a song, or um, you can write a poem. You could write a character scene, and in a solo show, you'd be playing the various parts or incorporating some sort of tech to help you do that. So those are just a few ideas, but go ahead and jump on in and write, and I'll let you know when your 8 minutes is up. Please don't overthink it. And if you have any questions for me, just put them in the chat. We have a little over 4 minutes left, a little over 4 minutes. And just under a minute left. Okay, please wrap up your writing. And if what you wrote today is on journal paper or scrap paper or something like that, that's awesome. But I would definitely encourage you to transcribe it and put it into a document on your computer so you're saving it somewhere safe. And especially if you want to have this all culminate in a solo show, then we definitely want to start having a page count and seeing how the script is coming together. and putting it on a document is a great first step for that. And I would also encourage you to share what you've written with someone that feels safe and supportive if you feel so inspired to do so. I think it's important that we be witnessed in our creative expression, and we have that time in our creative cave by ourselves, and then we come out into creative community and share with others. So I want to encourage you in that way as well. And a great way to get initial feedback, because I know this kind of sharing can be so vulnerable, is usually just to ask what resonated, what they really enjoyed about your piece, what praises they have, what they liked, what worked, and then maybe ask if they had any questions about something that didn't make sense to them or they wanted you to expand upon. So that way you have some constructive feedback, but you're still feeling supported in your vulnerability. Another opportunity to share, my free class is coming up this coming Saturday from 10 to 11:30. That is on Zoom as well, and you can RSVP for my free class, my one-person play development class on my website. So I put that in the chat. JessicaLynnJohnson.com is where you can RSVP, and then you'll get a confirmation email with all of your details. So that's this coming Saturday. And please share this experience with anyone you think might get something from it. If you're finding it valuable and you can think of someone else who might need a place to be creative and express themselves, then please send them here. And again, all of these meditations are on my YouTube channel. If you go to Jessica Lynn Johnson, Soaring Solo Artist on YouTube, you're going to find all of my videos. So now there's 30 plus videos on there. And you can catch up on the meditations or share them with others. And the other really exciting news is this coming Friday is another episode of the Soaring Solo Spotlight series. It's a webinar series where I'm featuring different solo artists who specialize in different zones of genius. And this Friday, Lisa Verlo, who is an award-winning solo artist, she's been to Edinburgh, she's performed all over California in many different festivals, and she's a singer-songwriter. She's going to be collaborating with me, as is her creative partner and her husband, Frank Symes, who is the musical director for The Who for many years, and he's an award-winning composer and musician as well. And so all of us are going to be presenting a webinar on how to utilize music, media, and multiple characters in your solo shows so that you are able to entertain your audiences and show them versus tell them. So if technical aspects of a show feel scary to you, or if you're just trying to figure out how do you show versus tell, then this webinar will be really awesome for you. And especially if you're musically inclined, I think you'll really appreciate it. Although we're going to cover a lot of different types of theatricality to bring your story off of the page. So you can email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com for more information on that, or visit my website. The link is also in the chat for that. And the suggested donation is $30, but it is also pay what you can, because we know everybody's in a different situation financially right now. So if you can't swing the 30, we totally understand. We just want you to be part of it. Nobody will be turned away. And that's it. So tomorrow is day 31 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. I really hope you can join me then. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.